What's going on, guys? Chilling. Yeah, this is gonna be franchise mode. All right, so just running a little stream here, guys, and just sharing with you what I'm doing. I did one last night, so I figured I'd keep going. I'm gonna try not to talk too much on this one because I need to get some work done, but this way you guys can kind of watch if you want and just check out what I'm doing. So thanks for tuning in, whoever's coming in, and you know, let me know if you have any questions, but I'll just be chilling doing some work here. Let's see, so that's right, this isn't working. Why is it not working? So let's see. Attribute 17. All right, let's see here. So what I'm trying to work on right now for you guys who are following is the saving of the stats. So I need the stats to save properly, and right now they're not saving properly, so I got to figure it out. All right. Let's see. Let me stop that. All right. And then good. And then let's check this out here. Okay. All right, so what am I doing here? What am I doing? That is the question. Is the question of the day. Let's actually put this here. Put this like that. And then that's good. Okay. Put that here. All right. So where did I get this from? Okay. So that one has 2 bytes. Let's see here. Byte 0, 1. Three. Yeah, because they're 2 separate. All right, where is this stuff here? Com bytes. There we go. Let me see this. Chillin', chillin', chillin'. All right, so PIP is 1100. So I do that. PIP bytes is going to be 4. So we want 0 and 1. Right? Because 0 and 1. Let's open up a new one here. $76 and 4. Relax, buddy. 76 is 4C. And then 4 is 4. Really? Okay. What? I don't want to change that. 76 and 4. Let's hold off for a second. All right, calm down. 76 and 4. 1142. What? Oh, it's not 76. It's 4C. Okay, so it's 1100. Right. So that's what we want. Right, so if we go down to over here, let's see. Let me just see this again. Kind of quiet out there today. Good, that means I can concentrate. But anybody who comes in, if you guys have any questions or anything, I'll try to answer them as I work here. But just doing a little devlog here, live stream, kind of showing you what I'm working on, but it's really not that entertaining. I'm just going to be working and answering questions if you guys have any questions about the editor. So I'm working on a brand new All Pro Football 2K8 editor for season mode and franchise mode, if I can get it there. We'll see if I can make it work. That's right. All right, so we know that comma is 0, so this shouldn't matter. Trying to see where, I think it was attribute number 1. Let's see where number 1 is at. Oh. Maybe there is no number 1. All right. Let's go down to one that actually. All right, here's one. This one has 17. So there's 17 here. So we go to the bytes. The bytes are going to be 17 and 0. So we should get attribute 106. So 107 is getting the 17. And 106 is getting the 0. Right? Let me see. Let me stop that. Run this again. What's going on, DJ313? Welcome to the video here. I'm just working on some code for the new editor. Kind of boring, but just want to give you guys a chance to ask questions while I would do some work here. So feel free to stay tuned, and if you have any questions or anything, let me know. I'm working on the franchise mode. Right now I'm just trying to get these stats to save correctly, and then I'm going to move on to the new franchise. What's up, Eternal? God bless, man. Thanks for tuning in. But you guys might be bored by this stuff. I'm just going to be working on some code here for the new editor. So we got a sys at 17. So let's see, which one's 17 here? See, this doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, 107. Okay, so 107, 17. So, yeah, so that's right. Huh. Wonder why this is breaking on me. Let's see if I missed something here. Well, oh, yeah, I'm trying to get some work done. Maybe we can play. Let me see how much work I can get done, and then maybe we can play our game. I'm playing tonight too. If you want to try to play tonight, we can do that as well. Because I'm supposed to be working, you know, trying to get some work done here. I got to get this off my plate so I can get back to my game. But I don't know why this is not working for me here. What's up, Gideon? What's shaking? Let's take a look at how we get the stats. So the stats are all here. And this should be good. This is what I had yesterday. Yeah. Let me just double check this stuff here because I think there's something wrong with, I know there's something wrong, but I think it's something I must have done by accident. So I got to go through here and check this out one by one. And it should be 14, 18, 20, 22, 94, 24, 146, 4, 6, 96, 34, 8, 98, 10, 12, okay, 26, 28, 36, 30, 102, 100, 32, 38, 108, yeah, 108, 110, 42, 112, 14, 48, 104, 44, 46, 118, 62, 126, 124, 130, 128, 134, 34, 132, 138, 136, 60, 140, 58. I'm just comparing, making sure that everything was written correctly here. Making sure I have the right slots. 58, 64, 54, 52, 56, 66, 68, 142, 144, 74, 142, 144, 74, 70, 72, 76, 78, 88, 80. I'm hoping I can find something here. Something's wrong and I don't see it yet. 84, 90, 86. Let me just take this out for a second. Whoops. I didn't want to bookmark it. What's this? Bookmark. How do I get this stupid bookmark off of here? I did something. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take this code out for a second and then see if that fixes my problem. But I'm getting an error for some weird reason. Let's see. I mean, I might be able to play at 11 tonight, Eternal, if I can stay up that late. I'm an old man. I go to bed early. But I may be able to do it. I just got to get this stuff done, man. Because my kid gets home at like 3. If he gets home early, he'll be home at 3. And if he's home at 3, I'm done. See, this is bullshit. Cannot set oh. What? This is not right. This isn't right. So sec. That should work. But why is that giving me a problem? Why would that give me a problem? What? Can't be null. Why would that be a problem? whether I save it or not. Huh. What the hell? I don't know why it was giving me this error. Because that should not matter. Let me see. Do. What's up, Ismail? How are you, man? Tell Scott I said what's up. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm coding, dude. I'm coding. I don't want this code here. See, this is stupidness. I'm working on an error, 19043. I'm good, man. I hope you guys, miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing well. Just working on my editor real quick before I get back to things. But I've been busy, man. Long time no see. Tell Big Scott I said, what's up? Scotty boy. See, I don't want to see this. 19043. 19043. Huh. I don't know why this is giving me a problem. Looking good, looking good. You guys take over that place yet or what? I need you guys to hire me. I'm going to work for Scott. I know when I care. That's true. I've been keeping my skills sharp, man. I've been doing a lot of different things. So let me do something here. 1 equals 2, which will never happen. I don't know why it doesn't like what I'm doing, but trying to get this editor finished. I'm trying to make a new version of it so I can put it out there and then get back to my game. Let's see here. Huh. I know he would. He would like to boss me around. That son of a bitch. He's a good guy, though. Good guy. Hopefully works good, man. I miss you guys. We had a lot of fun over there. I don't know why it's complaining about this. This is odd. It's a brand new issue. Huh. Oh, probably because of the way that I'm doing this. Array offset count. Well, that should work. Let me see. If I take this out, what happens? let me see here. Oh, so now I see what the problem is when I write. See, good old debugging skills. You have to have them. If you don't have them, you're trash. I need you to hire me, dude. I need you guys to hire me as a remote consultant. I'll do all the coding for you. Let's see. So, why doesn't it like this? Attribute start. Why doesn't it like that? Should work. Let me get this out of here. Oops. Put this right here. Yeah, right. Hire Mark. Or Jeff. Your boy. Boom, boom, boom. And then we can put this back in. All right. Let's see what happens here. Set this back. All right. Let me try this again. Okay. So attribute start. Let me see this thing. Yeah, my phone's in the kitchen. Give me a second. I'll check it out in a second. Attribute start. Hold on a second. All right. I'm back. Yeah, I heard, man. I heard what happened. All right, so attribute start. This all should be right. Let's see here. Oh, wow. I'm surprised he went out of state. Yeah, you know who told me. Hmm. So the attribute length is 188, right? Okay, so what's the problem with this? I don't get it. There's something else going on there. That should work. So it's when I write the attributes. Let me see when I get them how it works. Ha ha ha, there we go. I figured it out. I should make this a flag to say whether or not this player has stats. Yeah, let's do that. 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 So let's set it to false here. I don't know why they're all public, but that's okay. All right, man. I'll see you later, bro. Thanks for checking out. We need to chat soon. Take care, bro. I wonder if it's going to be null. Is really what happens. Why don't we do it else here? Else. That's my problem. Right. So now when we get back to here, we need to say if season mode and this player dot stats in season. Now it should work. See, what's happening is that I have players that there are players that are in the file that are not in the season. So what happens is I was trying to save them and there's nothing to save. So when there's nothing to save, it breaks. It's saving it as a null. Come on, baby. Make some money. Make some money. So yeah, anyways, that's what I think was happening there. So let's see if this is going to work. Put everything back to the way it should be. And then run this bad boy. Copy that. Save. And let me run. Wings. Still wants to break. So something is not right there. Let's go back again. Something is not right. Something isn't right. Oh, dummy. I didn't include it in here. It needs to be in here in order for it to write correctly. That was the problem. That was the problem. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, that should have fixed it. So now I'm going to check to see if I change. See, part of the work here is testing things too. You got to make sure this stuff works, or else you're just going to be playing games. I'm going to need to lock these down to the max value. And then, so let's see, John Woo is here, and his stats are coming up correctly for defense. If we go back in, stats are still there, so that's all saving correctly. So now if we save it, save complete, and then let me try to open up again and see what happens. Maybe it won't work. This is the joy of doing development work. Sometimes things work, sometimes things don't. So it's taking quite a while to open up. Okay. John Woo, still there. Season stats, didn't totally work. Sacks are wrong, but everything else loaded, so we're making progress. So that's good news. Let me go ahead and reverse everything back. I don't know why I did 44, but I'll fix that. Sacks are going to be difficult because you have half a sack happening here. All right, so let's see. So this is the way I bring in the sacks. It's attribute number 41. I move over to the right one to get 127. 127 is that. So I start with that and move over 1. And then 40. So if 41 equals 1, okay, so 40 is this one. So we don't want 41 to go over, do we? Let me look at my notes that I had put here. Stat list. Slots. So sacks. Sacks is 41. Okay, so 40 is, yeah, so 40 needs to go over. What? Did I not do it right? Hold on, half a sack. But I'm getting them right. So something's wrong here. Something's wrong. All right, so sag value is 41, huh? 41 moved to the right. Well, let's check it out. Let's see who actually has 5.5 sags. Let's check it out. Let's turn on the old Xbox here. Let's see who has. Here we go. All right, so the Sharks, Marchetti, saying Marchetti has 22.5 sacks. Whoops. So then the Elgato. Come on, Elgato. Let's go, Elgato. All right, there we go. All right, let's check out the let's check out the stats here. I want to see if this guy has 22.5 sacks. The wings. This is going to be player stats. And then we're looking for the Sharks. We're trying to get defense. Yep, 22. So 22.5. So that matches what I have on the in the code here. All right, good. So what does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? Let's see. So that means it's right. So let's go back to the Sharks. Marchetti. And he's 848. So let's just see what happens on 848. So condition is this player dot ID equals 848. Okay. So let's go ahead and save it. And I'm hoping that I can see the right values here. All right. Okay, so 40 and 41 is 0, and then 45. So let me see something. Let me reverse this over. Try this again. And then let's go to where this loads. All right, here we go. Let's go to sax. So let's do the same thing. My player dot ID equals 848. I want to see how it loads to make sure this is right, because something doesn't look right there for the sax. And I'm going to go ahead and look on the right side too. So attributes 4041, so that's 0 and 45. All right, let's go to attribute start. Let's okay, so 2D is 45. 45 gives us 001011101. All right, so 0. So if I move that over 1, I'm going to get a stack value of 22. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so I moved it over, and then so that's 41, and then 40 is going to be basically 41 and 1 equals 1. What? Is it 41 and 1 equals 1? Doesn't make any sense. Because 41 and 1, 41 is 45, right? 41 and 1 is going to give me the half a sack. And he really does have a half a sack in the game. Huh. What am I missing here? Oh, it's all 41. I don't think it's 40 as well. I see. Huh. So can you have more than 255 sacks? Maybe, but that's a lot of sacks. It's never going to happen. So okay, so that's what's happening. So it's using 41 all the way down. So right player attributes, and then sacks. So I need to go over there and right. So how's this not right? check this out. All right. I know this is really, really fun stuff, but trying to work on this. I'm just sharing it with you guys. All right. So now when I come down to here, it should put me back at 45. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Half a sag, false. All right, so we know that sags is 22.5. So that should be true. Okay, so it'll be true. And then sag decimals 22.5. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want, oh, no, that was right. Shoot, that was right. I just want math floor on that. Okay. Disable. Let's run this puppy again. Run it again. Let's see here. Get this camera or this microphone out of my way so I can actually do my thing. All right, so we know that that's, so this should be 22. Okay, so it is 22. So GUI val 22 and 254. Right, so 44 is without the 0. So now this should be 45. So that's right. What's the problem? Let's go back over to him. He should still be 22.5. $23. Must be rounding it up. Let me see. So I want to see if I can do decimals on the. Can I do 0.5? Ah, okay, so that's the problem. So let's go into the editor. Season stats. Oh, I'm creating these on the fly, so I need to look at an actual other one. I need to make it so it can take decimals. Decimal places 1. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Initialize controls. Actually, I gotta see where I build the season. stuff. So defense. Yeah. Let's just do it here. If label.text equals sax. I don't need the two there. I'm gonna have to save one. Well, let's see what I do. If it equals sax, then make the label dot decimal. Well, not label. Make the nm dot decimal places equal 1. Yep. And then when I save this puppy, let's see. Right? Defense. Yeah, we don't want this. We want sac decimal. Right. We want this is the load. No, this is the accept. Okay, so I'm setting the value here. All I gotta do is this. And then this doesn't need to be there. So set value stats from nm dot value. That should work. Let's go back to the list and let's not put this here. So I want to set the sac. I'll set that based on the other sac. Control. Right. Right. So that should work. Let me run this again. See if the sacs can save now. Move this back over here. Let me just reset the file. Open the file. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Let's go to Gino Marchetti. He's got 23 sacks. He's got 22.5 sacks. See, he's got 22.5, so it's not loading right. All right, let's take a look at the load. Something's wrong with the loading of the stats. Oh, okay, so it's going to be here. So value. Okay. So it's not what we want. Text. That's the label. We want the why is it doing that? See what happens here, because for some reason it's not taking it right. Let's see if it saves it. See if it saves it correctly. Marchetti. Sack. 22.5, 22.5. So, what? Oh, this isn't. Let's wait till we get here. Oh, that's why. It needs to be like that. I'm gonna put some music on. I'm not sure how that's gonna come through. Maybe I'll put it on my headphones. All right, so let's do try to get some music in here, see if we can get anything good. Let's try this one here. All right, all right, all right. All right, you guys should be able to hear that now. Okay, so got a little bit of music playing now. Hopefully you guys can hear that. Whoever's out there. Got one guy out there watching. So thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. If you're watching, I know this is kind of boring, but I'm here for you guys if you need. You know, if you have any questions, you want to give some feedback, I'm here. Come on, baby. Come on, bring it back. Bring it back. All right, let's go to Machete. Marchetti. See what that looks like. Ooh, 22.5. There we go. So that's being set. So let's do 23.5. Except it's going to break. So let's see. Cannot be converted to system type string. Oh, I see. Dot sec dot equals. I have to actually set it there, so that's the problem. Boom. Boom, boom. Chillin'. I need to eat some lunch soon. Probably take a break in a moment. All right. Let's go back to Machete. Big Machete. Marchetti. All right, cool. So let's make it 25.5. And then let's go back in. 25.5. Saved. Player stats. Marchetti 25.5. Yep. Let's save it. Let's close it. Let's open it. Let's check it out. Check it out. Let's see, some Marchetti. Actually, I could probably find it just as easy doing this. He was the sack leader, 25.5. So cool. So that's saved. So I think the stats are saving now. I think. Let's do a test. Let's do the Americans. Yeah, let's do the Americans. All right, so what's up, man? What's up, culture rot? So, okay, your question, you haven't heard anything yet about what we do when we advance to the next year, right? How's the editor going to bridge that gap? So when the season's over and keep in mind, I haven't started the franchise mode yet, but I've been thinking about it a lot, and I've been thinking about how it's gonna play out, right? So basically, what I'm thinking is I'm gonna create a file that stores all of the season information, right? So when you're on season 1 and you finish your first season, then I'm going to store all the stats and everything for that season, right? I'm going to be able to store everything out there into a file. And then what I'd love to do at some point, I'm not sure if it's going to happen now or later, but have the ability to do, let's see if I can pull it up here. Just like in, yeah, I got it here. Just like in the ESPN 2K5 game, you know, you're going to have a checklist of things that you can do. It'd be awesome to be able to say, like retirement period, like retire people, re-sign people, free agency, NFL Combine, NFL Draft. I mean, that would be the ultimate goal, is to have all this stuff as tasks that you can do in the game. And so what'll happen is your file, once it's finished, your file will go to the end of the season, and you'll basically say, okay, I want to retire these people, or if they're, you know, X amount of years, I may end up programming it to where they randomly retire, you know, depending on how far we get with this. But have people retire, re-sign people if I can get contracts in here, obviously free agency, you know, the NFL Combine and the draft and stuff, that's all to-dos, like potentially down the road. Like I'm gonna have to, I think it might be more than what I'm probably gonna end up doing. But to answer your question, you're gonna have the season mode end. All of those stats for the players are gonna go into a file. So like your entire team, let's say you have the Buffalo Bills, right? And your entire team's roster, all those stats that they have for the year are going to go into a file, and I'm going to save them off. And what I'd like to do is track, like I want to track the players. So like if like next year, like Tyrod Taylor's not going to be on the Bills, right? He's going to be on Cleveland. So I want to be able to say that Tyrod Taylor moved on to Cleveland through some kind of a link. And that's where it's going to get tricky, because I need to be able to make sure that I capture his original ID, which he'll probably have a franchise ID, I'm thinking now. He'll have like his own franchise ID, and that ID will always live with him no matter where he goes in the game. And as you add new players, they'll get a brand new franchise ID. Their season ID is, if this makes any sense to you guys, like let's say you only have, I don't know, 500 players in the game, right? So those 500 players are going to basically have 500 IDs, like 1 to 500, right, for the season. But when you start doing franchise, you might end up with 20,000 players, because people have gone on to free agency and retired, and you know, new rookies are coming in. So their IDs are going to have to live with them in the editor as far as you can take them. So when you want to see their history, you can pull them up by ID. So like year one, you end up with your 500 players, let's say, and then you'll save those stats off. And then as you move players around, those stats will remain in another file that I'm going to create that saves all that stuff in a file. So when you go to year two, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but the editor needs to know that you're in year two and you're using whatever file over here. And what it will do is it'll pull in, whenever you bring in your season file, you can do it any week, first week, all throughout the season, you can bring it in. And what it will do is it will look at the franchise file as your cumulative stats. So it's going to take your current year plus the franchise file, and it's going to say, okay, well, you had 100 1,000 yards rushing last year. You have 100 for the first game. So it's going to show you at 1,100 for your franchise. So that's kind of like the basic structure. But then blowing it out and making it bigger and making it deeper is going to take, more work and more thought. But just thinking through it now, it's a great question, because I've been trying to think of how I'm going to do it, and the franchise ID is the way to go. And then the one thing I have to figure out is how I know that when you put in a season file, what franchise file is associated with that season. I may have to hard code it in the season, which I'll probably do that. I'll probably hard code the name of the franchise file in the name. I'll probably hard code the name or some number, but I'll hard code the file to know somehow, link it somehow. I'm thinking hard code, but we'll see. I'll link it to your file so that it knows to pull up that right franchise file. Hope that makes sense. But there's contracts in ESPN, right? And we could also add contracts to this. You can do a lot. I mean, you could get to a point where you can have a whole number of different rules, like out of the park baseball, and like some of those football. There's a few football text simulator games that are out there, and maybe there's a way that we can connect the two, or something where we have a full franchise where you're dealing with contracts, you're dealing with trades, all sorts of things that, scouting, and then all that stuff can be linked into your file. But, as of right now, we're using this editor, which is, it's not the prettiest thing in the world. I mean, it's just a Windows application, but it'd be awesome to have a website one day and have all this stuff on a website. So, I mean, that's like my pie in the sky thought on it. But anyways, that's what I'm thinking. Hope I answer your question. Let's see. So let's push that back. And then, all right. Okay, so it seems to be working now. What was I gonna do next? I mean, I thought it'd be cool. I thought it would be cool to do those screens I just showed you. So it'd be awesome, like, to have like screens like this in the game, where you can actually see, and they're not going to look exactly the same. I mean, this is 2K5, but have prettier looking screens. And I mean, this thing can really be built out to be something special, I think. So yeah. So I'm going to probably go eat some lunch, and then I'll come back. Let me know if you guys like this live stream. I'm not sure. I'm just doing it to answer questions, have you guys kind of see what I'm doing, but it can be a little bit slow paced. So I'll try to get on later today. If I don't, I'll get on when I can. But I'm going to end this stream now. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support. Stay tuned. 2K for life. Peace.